Welcome back, everybody. I'm Shane Adams. I'm the Director of Marketing here at Graceland University on this hashtag Grateful for Graceland Day of Giving. And I have a special guest with me, Dr. Patricia Draves, the President of Graceland University. Welcome, Dr. Draves. Thank you so much for joining me. And I just got to ask, what is it about Graceland that you're grateful for today?
Well, first of all, I am grateful to be with all of you today, even though we can't be together. We're together in a different way. But Shane, to answer your question, I would say since 1895, the mission of Graceland in transforming, people's lives and becoming, a community to do that is one of the things I'm grateful for. But, of course, the faculty and staff that make all that happen and the outstanding alumni and friends of this institution, and especially dear to all of our hearts is the students that we get to interact with and help change their lives every day. Those are just some of the things that I'm grateful for.
Yeah, and those faculty and staff have done amazing work in helping the university kind of through this really difficult time with this coronavirus pandemic going on. Talk a little bit about what you've seen from the faculty and staff in terms of being able to adapt and transition to moving to online learning for the spring.
It has been an amazing to watch and be part of, to look at how faculty, staff, coaches have really just stepped up in a short amount of time to make sure that our students' learning experiences, their academics were strong and had the integrity that we expect, as well as that they have student experiences, even if they can't be together, that we can do some things like we do as a community. And they made that happen. The faculty here, went to moving our classes online in 2 days. It took other campuses up to 2 weeks to do that, but we value learning so much that we did not want to miss a beat, and our faculty made it happen.
Yeah.
And the amazing ways where our staff and coaches are interacting with students. Some of it's fun. I've seen card games with 25 people across the country. To some of the videos that you're seeing on social media, there's been a lot of creativity and fun in this process. But obviously, not being together is extremely hard when we value relationships in our community so much as one of our core values.
Yeah, community is so important, such a key part of Graceland. And what's been fascinating to me is seeing the ways in which people are still creating community through distance, and it shows us just how important that physical presence can be. And we're so grateful that we're able to have technology like this where we can still talk and have connection with our coworkers, our students, and it's really a remarkable time to be alive.
Yeah, I've seen some interesting things, with our athletic teams, everything from Wednesday night study tables where everyone gets on a call like this and watches each other and holds each other accountable for studying, to, alumni like Michelle Wake, who is providing yoga classes on Wednesday nights via Zoom for our students, to online workouts. So there's lots of things going on just to make sure that we have that community.
Speaking of lots of things going on, there are a lot of things going on the campus, even with despite this pandemic. I mean, I see all of the pictures of Newcomb Student Union being close to being completed. Have you gotten the socially distant tour yet?
I have been in almost on a daily basis. I've done the self tour. One of the values or perks of being president, is that, I get to go in that space. It is amazing. And we, had the opportunity last week for our students that are on campus to arrange for, safe tours through that space. Our workers in the swarm were testing out the new kitchen and trying things. So they also had lots to eat during that time
Nice.
as we learned how to use new grills and soda fountains and things like that. So I think they appreciated that. I somehow missed out on that though.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, and we've got a special behind the scenes tour coming up later today. One of our students walked through and is going to give all of you a preview of the Newcomb Student Union, which is so exciting. We're gonna do a dedication ceremony at homecoming this year. So special thanks to all of the donors who gave so generously to that project. And speaking of projects, we got another project just around the bend. Talk a little bit about Morden Center and what that's going to be.
Yeah, I mean the Newcomb Student Union is absolutely an unbelievable space for students, and I think anybody that was a student here knows the importance of that building in terms of building community. You know, right behind it is the Morden Center, formerly known as the Clausen Center Athletic Facility. You know, we are in the midst of a multi-phase approach to renovating that space and making it come alive. And we've had lots of people interested in that. But for students, both student athletes and really the entire campus, that is the most heavily used building on campus, along with the student center. So how we stay fit, how we work out, how we compete, how we support our friends in athletic events, and athletic events being varsity athletics, JV, or those all important 11 o'clock night dodgeball games as part of intramurals is definitely part of the community. So refreshing that space and making it to meet the needs of today's students is an important part of our fundraising and our facilities plans for the university.
Yeah, and I got the opportunity to speak with Louise Morden about her gift briefly, and she's just she loves Graceland so much, and it's just so exciting to have somebody with that much passion be able to be honored with her and her husband's name on it, and so we're so grateful for that. All right, last thing, I want to ask you, we may have parents, grandparents, prospective students, current students all watching right now. And I want to give you the opportunity to give your pitch for Graceland, because there's still time to apply and register for the fall. We've got exciting changes that we've made to make it a little bit easier for people who are going through this altogether, test optional and things like that. So if you could make a pitch to a prospective student right now, what would you tell them about why they should come to Graceland?
Well, the reasons would differ a little bit depending on the program, but quality academics that get you prepared for a strong career, and not a first job, but a career across your lifetime to have the skills and the proficiencies is number one. So that goes true throughout the university. And then the experiences and support to build on what your potential is, and faculty that are going to push you to be a better version of yourself, that happens here. It does not happen at most universities, but faculty that are recognizing, challenging you to stretch yourself and build on your skills is number one. You know, we have graduate programs at the doctorate and master's level in nursing, and launching a few new master's programs next year. But for that is to look at whether that's a new career or a way to serve. And obviously nursing, we see right now as playing a huge role in the university, and having nursing or nurses that are master's prepared or doctorally prepared to deal with some of the issues that we don't see going away in our country post COVID-19 are an important part of, you know, the future of Graceland. So lots of reasons, but you know, we live our values: learning, community, and wholeness.
Yeah, we absolutely do. And additionally, you know, we have so many doctors and other other medical professionals out there who have gone through our pre-professional programs that are out there. Like I think of Dr. Matt Binnicker, who works at the Mayo Clinic in the infectious diseases, and I'm seeing him on the news talking about COVID-19. And I'm proud that we have so many programs that are helping to serve people out on the front lines, and not the least of which is our nurses. And it's such an awesome part of the Graceland experience, because you're so prepared with that liberal arts essential education that we're getting this broad range of learning how to learn. And I couldn't agree with you more that there's so many opportunities depending on the program, but the Graceland experience and the Graceland academic experience particularly is so robust, and it allows people to, I think about like my own experience when I graduated in 1999. Social media didn't exist, and I made 10 years of my career out of social media. And now we have a social media marketing major, which is crazy to me, because I couldn't even have imagined that in 1999 when I was a student.
Yeah, and I think about, I didn't major in how to be a college president, but the pieces, as a chemist, learning the skills and learning how to learn and having passion for what you do are things that we teach really well here. And we talk a lot at campus about what is your part in making the world a better place. Mm-hmm. Whether you're an accountant, whether you're a nurse, whether you're a physician, whether you're a pastor, what we want you to serve and go out and make the world a better place. And that's one of the things that makes it special here. It's not just about you, it's about what's your role in a better society overall.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're so busy, so I'm going to let you go, but thanks again for taking time today to share what you're grateful for Graceland. We're so appreciative to have you. You're coming up on the anniversary of your 3rd year now.
Yeah, and let me get one word in, just a word of gratitude for everybody that gives and to support Graceland, the Graceland Fund, that it goes to support our students, and especially now, post-COVID-19, when students are challenging with parents or siblings or as well as spouses that are unemployed and their financial picture is definitely uncertain. Your gift is making an even bigger difference this year. We want to make a Graceland education affordable for students so everybody gets to experience it. So thank you for your important part of that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Draves. I'll be seeing you soon, probably.
Okay, Shane.
Probably on video.
It's a busy day for you.
All right.